All right, moving on, let's bring it back to Southwest Moro in Osun State, where we joined the Odumakin family for the burial of their patriarch, Pa Abioye Ezekiel Odumakin. Now, Pa Odumakin died at the age of 116.
It's a quiet atmosphere at the home of late Pa Abioye Ezekiel Odunmakin in Moro, Osun State, southwest Nigeria. Pa Odunmakin passed away a little over a year after the death of his son, the late National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere, Mr. Yinka Odumakin, who died in April 2021. His wife, Dr. Jo Oke Odumakin, and the larger Odumakin family, friends and well-wishers are in the village for the final rites of passage for their patriarch. But first, a brief stop at the graveside of Yinka Odumakin to pay respects to his memory. Then they proceed to the venue of a brief line-in-state ceremony of the Odunmakin Patriarch. And then off to Christ Apostolic Church, Moro Wasimi, for the service of songs. At the church, guests joined his wife Alice and children to pay their last respect and support the family he left behind.
His commitment to the church cannot be emphasized, as CSE was promoted to the status of headquarters, later to the local government, and finally to the district coordinating council, DCC.
Pa Abioye Odunmakin died at the age of 116 years. While he was alive, he played a key role in the church. He was the Baba Ijo of Christ Apostolic Church, Moro Wasimi in Osun State, a community leader and a philanthropist whose impact was felt by many.
We are gathered. Papa is in the state triumphant. Papa represents a life wire of the great Odumakin.
On the day of his final funeral service, his body was carried around the community. The family opted to do things differently by first laying him to rest in his compound before proceeding to the church.
mo tó bímọ fún tán ẹ máa fọkọ ọmọ yín pè mí kò dá mi lóhùn màmá ní títí tó fi sùn màmá ni mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ibi tó lọ kọ́lọ́run bẹ́mi náà débẹ̀ o.
The funeral service had more guests in attendance. The death of a loved one is always a painful one to bear, and for the Odumakin family, although they mourn, they choose to celebrate the over 10 decades of life he lived, and they say it was dedicated to raising godly children and uplifting the downtrodden in the society.
So we appreciate him. We thank God for his life, and that was where you can see people convert from every corner of the heart to give him an honor.
Baba is a very, very great man, and we give God the glory for his life well spent. And you can see with the look of things today, I'm highly overwhelmed, and I can't say nothing than to give all the thank and glory to God for making everything successful.
He lived an incorruptible life, and he will always give all that he had in his possession and almost be left with nothing.
After the service, they all assembled at the Uribo Anglican Grammar School for entertainment of guests. Members of his community had an opportunity to celebrate him at this part of the occasion, and they joined his family on the dance floor. Pa Abioye Ezekiel Odunmakin is survived by his wife, children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. May his soul rest in peace.
Wow, he died at the age of 116. What a long life lived. May his soul rest in peace, and sending our deepest condolences to the Odunmakin family. Okay, congratulations also to everyone else who celebrated on the show today. And with that, we've come to the end of it. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, don't forget to join us again next week for a fresh edition. And remember that you can always watch these and past editions of the show on Channel's YouTube page. Follow us on all our social media handles. Well, thank you once again for watching. I am Oge Chukwuose Oyeludi. I see you again soon.